Okay, as we all become more aware, all of a sudden you start to see that's, these are recognitions. In other words, just like the United States government, we're all brought up thinking that, oh, this is a good thing, this is America, wave the flag, the presidents, all these things, they protect us. But as we go along and start discovering what's really going on, okay, all of a sudden we start to recognize what's really taking place aside from what we've been told and taught and the imagery we see. And this is what he's experiencing also. And yeah, it's right there in the Vatican and many churches and whatever. They glorify all this funny stuff, even like Jesus on the cross. That's so grueling and awful, and the cross represents death. But they sold people into thinking that, oh, this is eternal life, and carry a cross, etc. But as we go along, we become more aware and see through all this trickery and nonsense, and that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it's all there. It's all right there. Just like the pyramids in Gaza, they look like pyramids, and we've been, we watched the movie with Charlton Heston, the Ten Commandments, thinking that, oh, this is how they built the pyramids. Well, that's the imagery, and so, but eventually you gain more information, insight, and awareness to recognize, no, that's not it. And so, what's going on with this world is really right in front of us. It's just that as we learn to see it, as we become more aware, it becomes self-evident. And this is just one part of it. Now, the things that we see in creation, the ideas, the history, etc., yeah, it's all very interesting stuff, like David Icke and many other people present. There's so many people. Oh, that's all interesting. But it has nothing to do with a person's real awareness. That's the difference. These are just things, and so much of history has been redone. So it really doesn't matter, does it? Because with your real awareness, you will be shown what's real, what's new now, and you will have that comparison, with the recognition. This is the best part. So he's just merely seeing things that are going on. There's a really good movie with Alec Baldwin called The Shadow. All right, and within it, there is this guy, a magician that tricks everybody and hypnotizes the entire town. But Alec Baldwin, who is the shadow character, the superhero, he can see through it. It's really a cool movie. And so again, as we do this and go along and get the information and the real guides, especially on the real side with our real awareness, that comes through the five bodies. See, that's the important part, to just simply recognize what's going on and decide to step up and do something and take part and help those that are unaware as this creation bubble implodes. So this is the big challenge and task. And who will do this? Well, the idea is, look at the imagery that you see, and people have created different things showing a man on a cross and all bloody with thorns, etc. And so they want you to think that this is something very special, when actually it's a great emotional tragedy that people take on and assume, and they lock they lock these ideas within themselves, all this remorse and etc., this brutality, because it's not what they say. And so again, you're picking up the imagery of this, and people think that this means something when it doesn't. So eventually, as you wake up, see, this is where we are not a teaching or a doctrine or any of this nonsense anymore. We've already went through that. It's about waking up and recognizing simply what's going on in creation. That's all, on this surface world in creation. Simply recognizing what's going on. It's not about putting down other things or criticizing, etc. No, It's simply recognizing what's going on and then eventually recognizing the real universes when you decide to do so. So in the meantime, this is like the big school here. You're simply figuring out all of a sudden from what you've been told. You've been told certain things and most of it's just a bunch of baloney. And so now you're starting to see what's really going on and you're figuring it out, you see, but that's just the first step. That's not what life is, because again, we've been told that creation is life. Well, no, creation is just creation. Where you create something, that's it. Like a block of clay, that's it. That's all it is. And so whatever we make up here, okay, it's all made up. But we need this, but it's not the reality that we really want to see and be. It's not at all. It's just simply a reference as to something we don't want to be because it's part of the process. So it's like a little child, you know, where mama changed the diapers. Well, you know, at teenager or an adult, do you still want to wear diapers and have your mom change them for you? Do you still want to do that? No, you don't. You don't want to do that at all. You want to do it for yourself. You want to get past that stage. So this physical experience is just like that. We're being babied here. And when Paul created Eckankar, it was to babysit us, okay? But, you know, as people collect the so-called knowledge that's been created out of nothing, they start assuming that, oh, this is it, I've reached the ultimate, etc. No, it's just a bunch of knowledge, and you encase yourself with it if you can't objectively see that it's not what life is. So yeah, this is a huge process. Creation is step one. That's all. Getting through creation, that's just step one. And then the next step is into the endlessness that's invisible to recognize. That's the next step. But let's get through step one for everybody here first. I look at all the years that I've been with Ava, and we started this 10 years ago, and look where it's come. It's terrific. So each person is very, very special, and there's a lot more special people that will show up. We just have to be ready, because each person has to figure this out for themselves. We can be shown, but we've got to figure it out for ourselves. That's real.
No, you, no,
You